Hi, hello, and welcome to my channel. And this is Soumya here. So, today it's another video about home improvement. So, I wanted to do something to this plain wall and I wanted to add a lot of life and character to it. So, I decided to do a wall paneling, and this is how it turned out. Hope you guys will like it, and I wanted to show you how I did it. So, without any further ado, let's get into the video and see how I did it. So I'm in the Home Depot now and I came to buy some wall panel boards for the project and some paints and other stuffs required. And for the wall panel board, I decided to go with an MDF board because it's really easy to work with. These boards are beginner friendly, lightweight, and they're easy to cut and design. So this is the board that I selected and I really like the pattern. So I had to buy two of these boards for my project and I got them. And then I wanted a trim to go along with the board, and I selected two of these, and I wanted to check out which one was better. And finally I decided to just go on with the white one because the white one did work out very well. So that is what I selected. So next was to select the paint for the panel board, and I wanted to do a nice subtle gray color, not too much overpowering, and to blend with my home. So this was the color that I decided to go with, and the finish was satin. Yes, I'm almost done with all the materials required for the project, so I'm going to go home and get started. So the first step was to mark your stud before you start with installing your panel board, because that will be helpful for you to nail the panel board onto the wall. So that's what I did first. So next I took the measurements for the electrical outlet to see where the electrical outlet is going to come in the panel board, and I transferred the measurements to the panel board and cut them out, and this was very accurate for me. And there are a lot of methods to do this. You can follow whichever works for you. So if you're wondering how to cut out a box in the middle of the panel board, and all you have to do is make 4 holes in each corner of the box, and with that you can easily glide your saw and cut the box perfectly. And then the next step was to attach the panel board to the wall, and you can easily do that if you have a nail gun with you, but I do not have a nail gun at that time and I had to nail it using a hammer, but that did really work well. It was not an issue, and all you have to remember is that the nail has to be in an angle for it to hold to the wall. So that's it. And to reduce the visibility of the nail head, you can use a screwdriver to push the nail head a little bit deeper inside, and you can use a regular nail hole filler and then just cover it up, and when you paint it, it will not be visible at all. As you see, the electrical outlet perfectly fitted inside the panel board. And next I had to attach the next panel board onto the wall, so I made the measurements and I just cut out the excess board using a saw, electrical saw, and you can also use a regular saw as well. And I finished cutting the second board as per the desired length, and my husband helped me with nailing this board to the wall. panel boards are now installed, and I had to caulk the places where there were a slight gap in between the panel boards and in the corner, so that it looks nice and seamless and smooth. And I was done for the day and decided to do the painting next day, and so I went and took some break and relaxed and had some tea. So the next day, before I started painting, I prepped the entire surface around the panel board so that I don't mess up anything. And once I finished prepping the entire wall, I did 2 coats of the paint. I'm done with 2 coats of the paint, and the paint is all dried up, and I'm now removing the paint strips, and this is the most satisfying part, and I love this. I love to do this. And I made the measurements for the wall trim molding to go over the panel board, and then just cut it out using a regular saw, electric saw, and then just attach the wall trim molding to the panel board by just nailing it. And yes, that's it. We are almost done. It is that simple. I just added on some decors and some wall art and some photo frames to the wall to add more character and life to the place. And I really loved how beautifully the wall turned out into. It looks so good, and it looks so much better in person than in the video, and I hope you guys also liked it as well, and hope you try it at your home. And thank you so much for joining me in the process of making my house that I got into a beautiful home that I want to live in. Thank you so much, and if you like it, please do subscribe to my channel and like my video. And until then, it's going to be bye bye from Soumya.